Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Yay, it's Tuesday. A couple things I want to start out with. First, my arms are getting fat because I'm dealing with this fucking thyroid issue. So you see me have a weight. I've been doing this while I sit, while I stand, you name it. I have it. So if you see my arms move, you know why. Because I will beat this. I went gluten-free. I work out every day. I will not get fat. I cannot do it. Spent too many years making sure that I wasn't, and now I'm just blowing up. So you're going to see me lifting weights. I should grab the other one. But, all right, so let me tell you what's going on. Because it's some pretty heavy shit. First, before I even get into JonBenet Ramsey, I wanted to say that I received a very long email today from somebody that I've been conversing with in the state of Wisconsin, someone who holds a position of power. I'm in the state senate, a possible state senate. He is no joke. People know him, lawyers know him, other people know him, and he is going full force against the state of Wisconsin. I will let you guys know more details when I have more details, but it's pretty big shit. And the funniest part is, and I have to laugh at this because it kind of started, I just dropped my weight, excuse me. Might as well grab the other one while I'm down here. Now I got both weights. It seems that it started from a very unlikely source. I cannot reveal the source. My dog just scared the fuck out of me. I cannot reveal the source, nor will I reveal the source. But let's just say that it's someone we all know and love, or hate, either way. But you will be very surprised. That's all I can say. I can't say anything more. But I will keep you guys up to date as it unfolds. This person promised to keep me in the loop. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure why he emailed me in the first place, but okay, cool. You know, even though I have spoke to him, I told him he was crazy as much as I told the other person he was crazy. But regardless, I will keep you guys up to date. But don't ask me too many questions because I can't reveal too much. So leave you with that. But now let's get back to JonBenet Ramsey. And with JonBenet Ramsey, I have a bunch of different theories. Well, let me just state, if you want to see part two is in JonBenet Ramsey case. And if you've blocked me from your group and making a murderer, you're going to get blocked in JonBenet Ramsey case because I'm a bitch like that. So sorry. Not sorry. Secondly, the other thing I want to say is that while I was uploading this video, I had watched A&E, and I was dumbfounded at how stupid I felt because I'm like, okay, watching their theory, maybe Burke didn't do it. Maybe it wasn't Burke that did it. And here, you know, all last night, I'm like, oh yeah, it was Burke. It was totally Burke. I know it was Burke, but maybe it wasn't Burke. So in order to do this, I came up with a bunch of different theories. I have like 5 different theories I'm going to throw out there. To me, they all make sense, but that's because I came up with them. But so check it out. Theory number 1, CBS. CBS states that they believe that he was poking her with the train track. She may have taken a piece of pineapple. She did something to upset him or piss him off. So he went and hit her with a flashlight. And in hitting her with a flashlight, he knocked her out and maybe was, you know, calling for his mom, something, was poking her. Now, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but after death, like you can strangle somebody, but you don't really see the marks until after they're dead. That's when it gets black and blue. So that's CBS's theory. Going on CBS's theory, here's my other kind of theory with that goes along with that, is that if he had killed her, he freaked out, he was poking her, maybe even hit her with a flashlight, hit her with a hammer. And honestly, I go with the hammer theory because when he was doing a psychological evaluation or whatever, he mentioned a hammer. That's not, and a hammer, if you think about the tip, depending on the size of the hammer, it has the same edge as a flashlight does. It's that same curve, circle. Circle's a circle. So to me, that's a very logical theory that it could have been a hammer, just like he said it was a hammer. So that's theory number 2. Now we get into my theories. Now, well, I'm sorry, I skipped over one. Now go to A&E's theory. A&E's theory was that it was an intruder who came in through that side window. They proved that you can go through that side window. Now, what's interesting about that theory is what really bothered me last night was there's no break in the spider web. That's huge. And me, who usually picks this shit up, didn't pick that up last night. I don't know. I mean, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever. I don't know how I missed that, because that's a big fact. If you climb in and out of that window, guess what? You are going to have a spider web. So that really did it in for me last night. But now I'm going to go with A&E. And let's go with their theory. And then I came up with my own theory. So you have an intruder. Burke went in his room and hid away. He wanted no part of finding out what happened to her. He didn't know why everyone was there. He didn't know why all the family was there. He didn't know why anyone was there. What he did know is that he needed to stay in his room. Everybody, including CBS, assumed that that meant because he was guilty. A lot of people think that meant he was guilty. What I haven't heard from anyone, and I came up with this like not too long ago, what about PTSD? If he suffered post-traumatic stress disorder and he is an Aspie, or even if he's not an Aspie, I mean, his smirk says it all. My son is Asperger's. When he does something mean to his brother and sister, he makes a smirk. You just want to take this weight? Phoenix, knock it off. But you can't, because you know that their brain just thinks differently. He's not doing it on purpose. He's not doing it like with malice. He's doing it because that's how they think. So because of that, I do not give any, it's got me thinking like maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder. Maybe, just maybe, Burke saw something he shouldn't have seen. Now, I don't mean Patsy or John. My theory is, who's to say that when Patsy went upstairs, or maybe Burke went to the bathroom, something, that Santa Claus wasn't out the window, which goes with my original theory. What if Santa Claus was standing at the window and JonBenet lets this guy in? There were so many footprints, so many tracks in the front of that house. Everybody is assuming that the killer went up that window or out that window. Well, what if he walked right in the fucking front door? What if JonBenet, Burke went to the bathroom downstairs, and again, this is total speculation, but what if Burke went to the bathroom, walks out and sees JonBenet getting killed, runs upstairs because he's so fucking freaked out and scared, I mean, he's 9 years old, thinks it's a dream or something, shuts the door and locks it. Nobody's thought of that. What if the guy walked right out the fucking front door and locked it behind him? Now, that doesn't attribute to the note or anything else, because nobody's going to sit there and write a 5-page note. I'm just talking about the death. I have said before all these movies came in that I believe Patsy, and possibly John, but more Patsy, was involved in the cover-up. That is based a lot on the fact that I believe Patsy did write the note. It was too intricate, and CBS kind of went with all of my thoughts on it. So what I'm thinking is that an intruder comes in because JonBenet lets him in. Burke sees something, runs upstairs, locks his door, scared to death. That would totally explain why Burke never peeked downstairs. That would totally explain why Burke never asked what they found. What if Burke witnessed an intruder killing JonBenet and was so scared that he kept his mouth shut and just was petrified? To say that his reactions in counseling didn't show that at all. Think about it from a non-guilty perspective. He was antsy, he was edgy, he couldn't sit in his seat. That's all PTSD. PTSD symptoms, signs. So I haven't heard anyone not rule that out, because everybody looked at it from the point of guilty. And after watching A&E again, I'm thinking maybe he's not guilty. Maybe this is what's wrong. So it upsets me, honestly, that unless I miss something in this case, that so many different psychologists, they wanted him to be guilty, and they never thought, because of the way he was acting, and they should know better, they never thought maybe this is PTSD. Maybe this man, or post-traumatic stress disorder, is PTSD. And he has all the symptoms. He still has all the symptoms. Maybe that's what the smirk is about. If Dr. Phil, if you want to believe Dr. Phil says he doesn't have Asperger's, blah, blah, blah. Someone in group today, which I didn't know, said that Dr. Phil and the Ramseys have the exact same lawyer. Gee, what a shock. So when you think of that, when you think of all the signs, look up post-traumatic stress disorder. It affects people differently, and it could affect nervousness. It can affect his ability to speak. It could mirror a lot of different things. And maybe that's what they were sheltering him from. Now, a lot of people say, oh, maybe he saw his mom do it. No, this has nothing to do with Patsy and John. Maybe he saw a complete fucking stranger do it, and he was afraid to tell. If you think about that, that kind of goes with the theory that when he said on the tape on CBS, what did you find? Well, maybe he knew that he saw her being killed. So it's just a theory I have, but I think it's one that should be explored. And if someone can tell me a movie or something that they saw that theory, please let me know, because I would love to see it and explore it a little more, see how much it's been explored already. So that's all I have for you tonight. I have to get back to my workout. And that's it. I'll speak to you guys tomorrow, and I promise you I will keep you guys up to date on the Wisconsin thing. And that's it. And if anybody writes to Steven, please tell him to contact Lynn. I just want to put that out there. Yeah, my dog's going nuts. So please have him call Lynn. I don't write him, although I think I'm going to, and let him know what the hell's going on. But, you know, she's really a good girl. She's very for real. She's gotten dicked around by everybody. And for my JonBenet Ramsey fans, you have no idea what I'm talking about. And that's okay. For my Making a Murderer fans, you guys know what I'm talking about. Or I'll rephrase it. For my Making a Murderer Facebook fans, yeah, it's pretty bad. So, and I don't even like to use the word fans, but you guys know what I mean. Followers, subscribers, groupies, you know, groups, whatever. But yes, have someone write Steven and tell him to call in, because that's it. So that's all I got for you guys, and I hope you guys have a great night. And because I spent so many hours doing videos today, I got nothing done on my day off. So tomorrow I have to get a lot of shit done and work out. Yay! So have a great night. Peace out. Oh, and by the way, I forgot, CBS, it said no infringement for copyright. They lifted it. So yay, CBS. I'm so excited. So I have no copyrights, but I'm not going to risk it and upload something else. But there is another JonBenet movie. I can't think of the channel. I have it's going to be taped. I think it's like HLM or something that's doing something on the 30th. So I will make sure to upload that. And that's all I got for you. All right. So this went way longer than expected. Have a great night. I got to let the dog out and finish working out. Peace.